Good morning, students. Today we are going to study about flowers. Flowers are the most attractive part of the plant. It is the colorful part of the plant. It develops from the flowering bud. It is the reproductive part of the plant and is modified to carry out sexual reproduction. So now we are going to discuss about the structure of a flower. Basically, a flower has four main whorls. A typical flower has the following parts, that is pedicel. Pedicel is the part of the flower that means the basic stalk. This part means the stalk of the flower that helps the flower to attach with the stem. This part is called pedicel. Then is thalamus. So this part is called thalamus. It is the upper swollen end of pedicel. This is the pedicel and this upper swollen part is called thalamus. All the floral parts are attached to the thalamus. So rest all the floral attachments that are attached with thalamus. Now we are discuss each and every part of the flower, that is sepals. These are the green color. This part is called sepals that enclose the flower in its bud stage and it protects the internal part of the flower during the bud stage. The whorl formed by sepals is called calyx. So all these sepals are collectively called calyx, means the whole whorl that surrounds the this thalamus part, that is called calyx. Now is petals. Petals are the brightly colored and the most attractive part of a flower. So this colorful part, that is called petals. They may be sweet scented. They formed a whorl just inside the sepal, or this starts from inner side of the sepal, and this whole whorl is called corolla. And the function of this corolla is to attract insects for pollination. Now the next is stamen. Stamen is also called the male reproductive organ of a flower. So stamen is usually having its two main parts that we'll discuss here, that is filament and anther. And anther is having these pollen grains. So these pollen grains are called the male gametes. So they form the third whorl, means here you look at here, this is the male reproductive part and this long stalk is called filament, and at the top it's be having this type of structure. This is called anther, and on the anther there are pollen grains are present, and these pollen grains are called the male gametes. So this whole whorl, all these this stamens, this whorl of stamens is called androecium. Each stamen has two parts, as we'll discuss earlier, a long narrow filament and a bilobed sac-like anther. So usually we can draw it like this. This is a long filament and this is a sac-like bilobed. Bilobed means it's looking like two. So these are called anthers. Pollen grains contains male gametes. So as I already told, these are contain pollen grains, and pollen grains is itself is called a male gametes. So the transfer of the pollen grains from anther to stigma, from anther to stigma. This transfer from anther to stigma, this process is called pollination. The transfer of pollen grains from anther, yani male gametes from this anther to stigma, that is called pollination. Now the next part of the plant is carpels, or we'll call it as pistil. Pistil means the female reproductive part of the flower. So this is the pistil. This whole part, from here it starts and it ends like here. So this is called pistil. So pistil itself having a 3 main parts, like this is stigma, this long stalk is called style, and this swollen part is called ovary. And ovary contains ovule. Inside the ovary these bead like structures are present, these are called ovules. This whole whorl, this part is called gynoecium. This whorl is the female reproductive part. The number of carpels in different flowers varies, but each carpel has 3 parts. That we'll already discuss, that each carpel has 3 parts, that is stigma, style, ovary, and inside the ovary this bead like structures are present, these are called ovules. So ovules are called the female gametes. So these are the female gametes. So these ovules are further when it gets be fertilized, and the ovary gets be swollen, and it will be converted into a fruit, and the rest of the ovules that are not be fertilized, that are be converted into a seed. So now there are we're going to discuss about the essential and the non-essential whorls. So in the flower, the calyx, corolla are called the accessory or the non-essential whorls. Means the sepals or petals. So these whorls of sepals or petals are non-essential part of the flower, but stamen or pistil, or we can say that androecium and gynoecium are the essential whorls that help in the reproduction of a flower. So next, now we are going to discuss about the functions of a flower. Flowers are reproductive organ, that we'll already discuss in this starting of this topic, that flowers is the reproductive part of the plant, and the ovary of the flower develops into fruit. Whenever the ovary gets means ovules get be fertilized, and that part is now get be develops into a fruit, and the rest of the ovules that are not be fertilized, and that get be converted into a seed. So the seeds that are present in the fruit, that is the fused ovules. The seeds grow into the new plant. So usually the seeds that will are obtained from the fruit, that helps into growing a new plant. Many flowering plants are grown as ornamental plants to make the surroundings beautiful. Like in case of rose, chameli, we are just planting these flowers for the purpose of ornamentation, for the ornamental purposes. The nectar of the flower is collected by honey bees to prepare honey. So the nectar of the flower is also used or means by the honey bees to prepare honey for us. Perfumes are prepared from flowers. So the clove are dried flower that we are using for flavoring food, or as in means case of certain medicines or Ayurvedic medicines, we will use clove as a one of the agent. So now here the checkpoint 4 is given. Fill in the blanks. The female gametes of a flower are called, yes, the female gametes, that is ovule. Ovules are, this means the female gametes of a flower are called ovules and are found in, where will found ovules? In ovary. Where will found ovule? In ovary. Dash attract insects for pollination. Petals, the most colorful part of the flower. Petals attract insects for pollination. Dash are formed in the pollen grains. Male gametes. Usually what are formed in the pollen grains? That is male gametes. The dash grows into fruit. What grows into fruit? Ovary. Ovary grows into fruit. Thank you and have a nice day all.